Welcome to our project site. This is Fresh Handling Uganda Limited project site. It's been 20 years in the making. Over the years, there have been challenges regarding the competitiveness of the exports of the country, especially into the European Union, and specifically speaking to fresh fruits, vegetables and flowers as horticultural sector. There has been challenges around the phytosanitary measures taken in order to ensure that the quality and the conditioning of these exports is really top-notch. So over the years, Fresh Handling Limited has developed different measures to ensure that they develop what they've had previously, a place that's been in existence over 30 years that had come through as a donation from USAID and other actors, facilitated by the government of Uganda. However, the technology and the equipment had come of age. So Fresh Handling came up with the idea to develop a state-of-the-art phytosanitary center, which you see in the background with me. And one of the other key elements was the European Union's stringent standards on the exports going into the EU to make sure that all the phytos are proper and are well looked through. So to achieve that, Fresh Handling brought together different actors within the sector, the architects, the contractors, and Sync Consults was brought on board to make sure that the funding mix is right, as well as sourcing for funding and ensuring that the project financing and other requirements are met. So the site you see over here is located between the cargo village, which is down on the other side, and the free zone which we have here. Construction is currently ongoing. We have been able to work with different stakeholders, especially the ABI Trust, that is agribusiness initiative, to ensure that the funding for the project is secured. That is for phase one. Currently, the shareholders in Fresh Handling have also ensured that there is also additional funding to make sure that the project sees the light of day. So where we sit right now and what you see in the background is the project being executed. All right, what we're seeing here is the cold room structure, is the warehouse facility. A bit lower, we'll have the cold rooms in which will host the fresh fruits and vegetables, as well as the flowers and the flower carts. Once they come in, this will be the driveway through which the trucks delivering the cargo for export will be, and it will be received on the other side, and it will move through the system up to the very end so that it can be delivered to the air side, in which the cargo planes will be able to then export it. Okay? So the structure as is right now is a few months away from completion, and once completed, we will then have the full structure fully in place. There will be a couple of other key areas for which funding will be needed to ensure we get this operational. The key objective, as I've indicated, is to make sure that the center gets operational by mid next year. In order to achieve that, by end of this year, 2024, the structure will have been completed, as well as the cold room inside and the roof, as well as the solar panels. The more critical other elements that go inside the structure, the roller decks and all that, then will need to be procured and installed. And for that, we are seeking for funding to the tune of at least $1 to $1.5 million to ensure that all that is complete and the structure is fully operational. It has been a funding mix of both equity from the shareholders as well as a grant from ABI Trust, and for that we are very grateful. As Sync Consults, we continue to work with different stakeholders to ensure that the funding is secured, and we'll continue to act as such up to the end of the project period, which is as expected end of next year. For now, we are looking at the teams working around the clock. They work day and night to ensure that by end of this year, this structure is delivered and is complete. Thank you.
My name is Mahendra Kumar Seni from Halcons Limited, and we are doing currently this project. And this project so far we have reached like 80%, and we have targeted to complete this project by December end for entire all buildings, external works, which is part of the second phase. And we are working now day and night so we can achieve our targets by December.